Power in China does not collapse loudly, it disappears quietly. No dramatic trial, no public defense, just a name erased from official list and a silence that speaks volumes. China has purged one of its highest ranking military generals, a move that has sent shock waves through Beijing's political and military elite and raised alarm bells across the world. The official statement was short, the reasons were unclear, the timing was unmistakable. In China, when a top general falls, it is never just about misconduct, it is about power. The People's Liberation Army is not merely a military force, it is the backbone of Communist Party rule. It exists to defend the party first, the nation second. And above the party stands one man, Xi Jinping. Xi is not just China's president, he is chairman of the Central Military Commission, the ultimate authority over the armed forces. Every general, every commander, every unit answers upward to him. That makes this purge deeply significant. Under Xi, the PLA has been reshaped again and again. Massive reorganizations, new command structures, anti-corruption campaigns that have removed hundreds of senior officers. On paper, these purges are about discipline and integrity. In reality, they serve a more critical purpose: absolute loyalty. Xi Jinping has made one thing clear since coming to power: the Chinese military must never become an independent power center. History haunts Beijing, the collapse of the Soviet Union, coups in authoritarian states, generals who decide they are bigger than the politician they serve. Xi has studied these lessons carefully and he has responded ruthlessly. By purging a top general, Xi is sending a message that echoes through every rank of the PLA. No status protects you, no past service guarantees safety, no power rivals the chairman's. This is not weakness, this is preemptive control, but it also raises troubling questions. Why now? China is facing mounting pressure on multiple fronts. Economic growth is slowing, debt is rising, foreign investment is cautious, youth unemployment has shaken public confidence. At the same time, China's strategic environment is becoming more dangerous. Tensions with the United States are intensifying. The Taiwan Strait is more militarized than at any point in decades. The South China Sea remains a flashpoint. Technology sanctions are tightening. In moments like these, authoritarian systems often turn inward. They tighten discipline, they eliminate uncertainty, they remove anyone whose loyalty is not absolute. And that is what makes this purge so unsettling. Was this general accused of corruption or of hesitation, of wrongdoing or of doubt, of personal enrichment or of questioning orders? China will not say, but patterns matter. In recent years, multiple senior PLA officials linked to sensitive branches, missile forces, procurement, strategic planning have vanished from public view. These are not ceremonial roles. These are positions tied to war planning, deterrence, and readiness. Removing figures from these posts suggests more than internal cleanup, it suggests preparation. Authoritarian leaders do not tolerate ambiguity in their militaries, especially when contemplating high-risk moves. For Xi Jinping, the military is both shield and sword. It protects his rule internally and enforces his ambitions externally. Taiwan sits at the center of that equation. Reunification is not just policy, it is personal. Xi has tied Taiwan to the narrative of national revival, historical justice, and his own legacy. Failure would weaken him, success would define him. That makes loyalty inside the PLA non-negotiable. Any general who hesitates, any commander who doubts timing, any officer who questions cost, all become liabilities. Purges in this context are not about punishment, they are about alignment. Yet there is a dangerous paradox. By concentrating power so tightly, Xi increases control but reduces feedback. Fewer dissenting voices, less honest advice, more pressure to confirm what the leader wants to hear. History shows where this can lead. Decisions made in echo chambers, overconfidence, miscalculation. When generals fear removal more than failure, they stop speaking truth. And that is when systems break. For the outside world, this purge is a warning sign, not of immediate war, but of instability beneath the surface. Stable systems do not need constant purges. Confident leaders do not fear independent thinkers. Secure states do not remove their most senior military figures without explanation. Something is shifting, whether it is internal anxiety, strategic impatience, or preparation for choices yet to be revealed. Xi Jinping is tightening his grip on the one institution that ultimately decides its fate. And when that happens, history tells us one thing clearly. Big moves often follow. This purge is not the story, it is the prologue, and the world would be wise to pay attention. And when generals begin to disappear, history suggests the most dangerous decision may already be underway.